You can inflict your grandma. You can be endangering other people's life. You don't have a right to put a possible injury on my life because you don't want to get vaccinated. Well, let's see what you got to say about the staff of the White House then.
You are a natural-born public speaker, and that's a fact.
Do you actually feel guilty of what you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America. What are we going to do about it?
What oppress me?
Just saying.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
So can you clarify, is the administration not mandating vaccines for White House staff?
No, we have not.
Not mandating vaccines for White House staff?
No, we have not.
Not mandating vaccines for White House staff?
No, we have not.
Not mandating vaccines for White House staff?
No, we have not mandated.
Okay. And do you have a count, or can you offer any confirmation to us on the percentage of employees who are vaccinated?
I'm not going to provide that.
Well, there you have it. What do you say? I want to know, and I'm serious, I'm not saying this to kind of come off as being harsh or condescending. I told you guys at the beginning, whoever you wanted to vote for, that's completely on you. Whoever you voted for this past election, you felt you voted for the person that you thought was going to be best fit. But with that all being said, to the ones that voted for this administration, can you at least let me know if this feels like this is hypocritical to you? They said the White House staff is not putting mandates on the vaccination, but then yet they push for everybody else to get vaccinated. All the people that are out there right now, all of you who sent messages, just do what the president says. Well, the White House knows better. Well, they getting the most scientific information for places, and they giving us all the perturbers that the vaccination efficacy and the form of COVID, the vaccination things and all the efficacies of it, and the studies prove and the science prove. If they really are believing in the science, then tell me why the White House staff is not being mandated to be vaccinated, like you and me who work jobs, who are being scared and pushed and bullied into being vaccinated, who is feeling pressure. Now, I don't feel no pressure. I'm just being real. I don't, for some of you that have told me you feel pressure from your job, you feel some intimidation, you feel like some opposition. I don't know, because I don't care. I'm serious. That's how much I love and care about my life. I don't care what anybody feels or think towards me. That's anybody when it comes to my life. So with that being said, all the ones that really pushed, that really had it out there, really was for this, they're not doing it. Can you tell me why they're not doing it? Can you tell me why during the last administration with Donald Trump, when people were getting coronavirus and different things like that, you found out that the administrator got these, you guys, well, they're not wearing masks. It's because they need to do this, blah, 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 blah. What are y'all going to say about this? What's the difference between the White House staff and any of you guys? Oh, I forgot. There's like they said about Obama. They're sophisticated. That's the reason why, because we're sophisticated vaccinated. But they're not even calling for them to even be vaccinated. She flat out said no, that clip was not altered in any other way. Go back and watch it all over again. That's why I had it play over and over and over again like that. And what I don't understand in this press conference is, why didn't more people push towards her? Well, why not? Well, what's your reasoning? So, I mean, why hasn't no one even addressed that now? Could it possibly be because with everything that's going on in Afghanistan, the focus now has been, don't see what's going on over here no more, because the focus is all on Afghanistan. Don't get me wrong. Terrible what's going on in Afghanistan. Absolutely terrible. Maybe I'll do a video about that later on, but I'm talking about the situation at hand. We have been completely distracted away from what they're doing in this administration by pushing and mandating for everybody else to be vaccinated and them not being vaccinated themselves. Now, you can sit there and say all day long, well, that's because healthcare workers, you can say that all day long. It does not matter. People are people, period. What makes the White House staff different? Don't they have medical professors that actually work in the White House? Don't say they don't, because they do. So I just want to hear from, I know there's going to be a lot of people that actually don't want the vaccination, which is completely fine. I know you guys are going to have a lot to say. But for the ones that are vaccinated, I would like to hear from you guys. Do you feel that this is hypocritical? Do you feel that this is like a lie? What is it, and why are the staff of the White House not being mandated to be vaccinated? Do they know something that you guys don't know? What is it? And for the ones that will sit there and say, well, you said that you supported Trump, yada, yada, peanut butter, and Trump pushed for people to get the vaccination. Go back and watch my videos on the vaccination when even Donald Trump was saying that he felt that he wanted people to get the vaccination. Look what I said about that. I still stand in the same way. It is a EUA vaccination that has not been approved. There's no long-term studies on it whatsoever. There's no long-term studies on what type of effects it will have on you, any of that. So absolutely not. But again, I just don't know what to say to some folks that you can put this stuff in their face and some of y'all still gonna make excuses for. You guys are like some people, and I'm saying to everybody, but some of you are like the equivalents of being in an abusive relationship. You get beat up and everybody get to see your face except for you. But we look at you with oh man, you see what's going on? Hey man, you look terrible. No, it's not that bad. No, you need to see yourself. Oh, they're not. They doing that because they're looking out for me. But you're the one that's suffering. The person that's beating you up and throwing you around and slamming you against the walls, they have power over you. Look how they have you looking. And so that's the equivalence of doing all that. Other people telling you you're being abused. You're being abused. You need to get out of that relationship. And you're steady making excuses for the person because you got they have some type of control over you. They have some type of bond with you that you seem like no matter what, you can't get yourself to see that you're in a dangerous relationship. Then we come and show you a mirror and you all of a sudden you get shocked a little bit. Like you find out right now that the White House is not mandating vaccinations, but yet they're pushing for almost a whole nation to mandate it in healthcare facilities and other facilities, schools and different things like that, colleges and all. Yeah, some people are getting shocked. That's the equivalent of us turning the mirror saying, look at yourself, you're being abused. And some of you going to still sit here and see your lip being swollen, your eyes swollen, your nose bleeding, your nose broke. And you still going to sit there and say, well, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, he doing it because they really love me. See, they love me so much that they looking out for me. But they're the ones that's really hurting inside. They just take, I'm helping them release that anger. So I feel like I'm helping them while you're taking a beating. Yeah. I know that was very visual when some folks like, what in the world is Ty talking about? I love analogies. That's all. I live by now. I live by stories and parables, giving people examples that they can understand because that's what is going on right now. Whether you believe this or not, stuff that's being tested on you right now that you have no clue how it's going to affect you. You can say all day long, you're going to keep on screaming it, and I do not care. You can scream all day long, by getting the vax, you're going to protect us. Bull crap. Bull freaking crap. You can make me the study if you want to. 20-some years in medicine, in the healthcare field. 20-some years, no vaccination. I got my records to prove it. I got every denial and exemption to prove it. And yet here I still remain healthy. Well, that's because you go into the hospital and you made a built up an immune system. That may very well be good. But at the same time, look what's going on. Why do you think doctors send babies home? Why do you think they send babies home sooner than what they used to? Because they want the babies to get used to the outside world so the babies can start to build an immune system. Right? But I know I got off a little bit, but my whole point is want to bring attention to you, the listeners, and letting you guys see that this administration right now, and now look, y'all know me, I'm not about to sit there and call them names, call them stupid, call them dumb. If I want to make fun of them, I'll do that on my Just Saying or my comedy thing. Just throw that out there. But in this case like this, I'm just saying it's very hypocritical for the White House staff not to have to be mandated, and yet they're supposed to be the leader. They're supposed to be who everyone look to. They're supposed to be who we look to. They should be like the first ones online. Well, Kamala Harris got vaccinated. We're not just talking about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. We don't know what they got vaccinated with anyway. Probably was saline. But the point is, they're not mandating their staff to do it, but they want you to mandate your staff to do it. Just hypocrites, folks. Let me know what y'all think by leaving the comments below after this video. You guys don't know what to do. And by the way, if you would like to support me, I don't care if you do. I don't care if you don't. I'm just telling you that that option is there because I get emails asking how can you do it. It's right there. You see the PayPal me? You can donate through PayPal me. If you do, great. If you don't, great. If you want to join and support me on Patreon, you can do it on Patreon right there too. If you do, great. If you don't, great. Just let you know that option is there. For some of you that want to send me certain type of literature and books, which a lot of you have been sending me some things in, which is absolutely awesome, especially the historical stuff. Absolutely love that, especially from Wall Builders. Shout out to them for that. That's the P.O Box you can send it to right there. All right, folks. I'm getting ready to check out of here, folks. Let me know what y'all think by leaving it in the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. God bless you through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into the subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Peace.